Marcus Aurelius, the ruler of the Roman Empire for almost 2 decades, and the author of the book Meditations. What's so special about him? He's one of the most prominent figures in Stoic philosophy that embraces life of virtue, moral worth, and tranquility of the mind. His book Meditations is 2000 years old and is still relevant as of today. In this video, I'll be sharing some of my top 3 life advices that I've learned from his writings in his book of Meditations. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself the people that I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. I'm quite sure you've met people that have made your life really difficult. Be it your classmates being rude to you when you literally did nothing to them, or your family members who were toxic towards you and yet demanded you to serve them, or even your friends who were jealous of you when you succeeded in certain areas of your life. That must have sucked so much. And what Marcus Aurelius is trying to say here is to remind you to be mentally prepared for the day by acknowledging that the people you encounter will be difficult towards you. This practice is known as premeditatio malorum, or anticipation of evils. It is to maintain peace by preventing surprises. Because when you don't prepare yourself for the day, you would react immediately to the circumstances that you face. And usually those reactions are not filtered out, such as anger or sadness, and can be damaging to others. So, by preparing yourself for the day, you prevent situations whereby instead of people hurting you, you hurt them back, but worse. And so they say, true harm can only come from within, and therefore, others cannot damage your character without your consent. If you seek tranquility, do less, or do what's essential, because most of what we say or do is not essential. If you can eliminate it, you have more time and more tranquility. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? As you look at your social media platforms, you see like young people nowadays with the hustle culture, and they portray themselves as like millionaires, driving cars and stuff. When you look at this, you feel like you're way behind them, way behind everyone, and you feel jealous, envious, angry, basically all the negative emotions clouding your mind. You don't feel at peace. Here, Marcus Aurelius says, in order to have a peace of mind, you need to ignore the opinions of others and actions of others so as to focus on your own character. Even as this last phrase, is this necessary? Whenever you're distracted, like doom scrolling on your phone, on your TikTok account, or doing something you're not supposed to be doing, you then must be conscious about it and ask yourself this, is this essential? Is this necessary? If it is, continue to do so, but if not, stop it and do what you're supposed to do instead. And the names of the famous day as well. Everything fades so quickly, turns into legend, and soon oblivion covers it. What is eternal fame? Emptiness. Being famous is very tempting, right? But like you, cheer for you, treat you as if you're really special, or treat you as if you're like a god. If you loved, appreciated, and empowered, however, this fame we all crave will soon be all gone. And it provides no benefits in the long term. Let me give you a list of the most powerful people in the world in the past, and you see if you can identify any of them. Cyrus the Great, do you know him? He was the founder of the Achaemenid Empire, and his empire was the largest that had ever existed at the time of his rule. Hatshepsut, do you know her? She was a female king of the Egypt who attained unprecedented power and adopted full titles of a pharaoh, basically a ruler. Wu Zetian, do you know her? She was the first and only woman emperor of China, and she ruled the second Zhou dynasty for 15 years. Do you know any of them that I've listed out? Marcus Aurelius says that the nature of fame is quickly forgotten and it goes into oblivion sooner or later. Nobody remembers. Even if the people remembers you, the person, him or herself, can't even enjoy it. So Marcus Aurelius encourages people to focus on what truly matters, like being with your family, bond with your friends, or do your favorite things that you always wanted to do, and not fame. If you want to purchase the book of Meditations, feel free to check out the link in the description box below where you can purchase it. Please do share how this video has helped you so that I can improve my contents moving forward. If you like this video, check out my last video that talks about how fixing yourself is actually not healing. And in the video, I will walk you through what is the proper way of actually healing yourself. If you're interested in the Life Academy, where I bring about young like-minded individuals from across the world to learn from one another, to focus on the 4 pillars: learn, improve, flourish, and evolve. If you're interested, check out the description box below. If not, see you in the next video and see you in the academy.